Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Richard Snyder, who is here on behalf of Concerned Citizens. Well, welcome. Thanks for making it in.
Well, thank you very much, Lisa Hart. Yeah.
Well, we're very happy to have you here. And what a great event you guys have coming up. And before we jump into that, though, let's learn a little bit about you. You've been in the village 10 years.
10 years. Sue and I moved in 10 years ago. We were on a cruise, and somebody sent us an email saying, we found a perfect place for you to live. Well, I don't know. But then we came back, and it was perfect. And so
Great. So you've been here 10 years. You're very involved.
Yes. Way more involved than we were when we were both teaching. Now retirement is no picnic.
Well, you keep busy, and that's the important
right.
thing, right? Now, an interesting story about yourself is you have grown up having MS, and more power to you. You've been doing great, and for 45 years.
Well, actually, it's over 50 now.
Okay.
'Cause I wrote the book in 2014.
Gotcha.
So anyway.
Okay.
But anyhow, yeah, I'm still thriving. I think I've learned to adapt, and I've learned to accept help from people.
Right.
And I think that's a key point in people.
I was going to say, that's always hard for people, isn't it?
Well, many people have a hard time, I could do it myself. And when you learn to let people help you, you give them the pleasure of, it's a two-way street.
Right. Okay. So you guys have a writers' symposium that's coming up, and it looks like you have lots of great folks who have written books, and each, of course, is their own type of genre or story or whatever the case might be. So tell me about the symposium and why you guys are doing it.
Well, we have Tuesday night, first Tuesday meetings, and we usually have really good speakers, but we had so many people cancel, and we decided, well, we have so many good writers, let's put on the Writers' Symposium.
Okay.
So we had we have more than 6 writers, and we met and talked about our books and decided how we were going to do it, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
So you have a couple of members here of Hassan Alif.
Yes.
So he wrote a book.
He wrote several.
Oh, okay.
He's got one that's not quite finished. I've been editing. I do editing too, so it isn't quite finished, but he's going to talk about a book called My Brother Stuart. Okay.
Excellent. And then Sue Modell is going to be doing one.
Yes, she wouldn't really tell us what she's going to be talking about.
Okay.
But it's up to her. Yeah.
And then you, of course, have written a book, and you said you wrote it a while ago.
I wrote it in 2014.
Okay. Yes. All right. And then Sue has also written one or more.
She's got 4 or 5 now. She just has been writing since she could hold a pencil.
I love it. She's calling it Essays by the One and Only Grandma Sue.
Not fit for under 60.
Not suitable for those under the age of 15. And then we have Latifa, and hers is called Ha Ha Among the Trumpets. Interesting.
Right. Latifa she's been teaching and acting, and she taught in Indonesia, and she started up in San Francisco. I'm not exactly sure what, but she's kind of a sleeper. She's got so much going on in her life.
She's sort of under the radar, huh?
Yeah, under the radar, right? Yeah. And she's our peace chair in the village. And, very wonderful.
Excellent.
We have wonderful people.
I know, and Warren is the last one that's just listed on this one.
Yeah.
What about his book?
Warren lived in the Netherlands for, I think, 30 years and worked for the Rand Corporation. And his book, he's a co-author, and the book about how to deal with situations under pressure when you don't really have any idea of what you're doing. Sort of like what happened with COVID,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, what are we going to do? Well, we don't know.
I know. They kind of by the seat of your pants, right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
And so we're interested to find out what he's going to actually say, how he's going to deal with it.
So all of these authors are going to be speaking at your event that's happening, your meeting that's on Tuesday, June 6th.
Yes,
in the
Clubhouse,
evening, right?
Clubhouse 7 at 7 p.m.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And then, why do you think everybody wrote? Like, what was their purpose?
People have so much to say, and when you make it easy for them to publish something that they can hand to their kids, and that's what self-publishing is. It's easy. And if you know exactly what to do because you've done it before, it's free because it doesn't cost anything. If you want to do it exactly right, it costs you a little bit in the beginning to get a right book cover and to have someone edit but because we're not interested in making money from selling books, really. We'll sell them, but
yeah,
we're more interested in getting people to look at them. Read
okay.
them, so.
Well, a lot of times I've talked to authors when they say, you're right, they're not interested in selling, but they might be more interested in speaking engagements. So they'll go places and talk about the book and talk about why they wrote it and things like that.
Right.
A lot of people will pay for that.
Yes, and you can usually include a copy of the book.
Yes.
You know, for the $10 fee, you get a copy of the book. And
right.
You can ask me anything you want. And
right.
I've done a few of those, but I'm up for that anytime.
You said you taught. What did you teach?
For 29 years, I taught in the Westminster Elementary School District from 2nd grade through 8th grade.
Okay.
And I did a science specialist thing for a few years, and it was a great career, but I got to retire, 20 years ago, and they keep sending me a check every month.
Oh, yes, that pension.
Teachers got it made, yeah.
That's right, excellent. All right, well, let's talk about the event one more time at the meeting, Tuesday, June 6th at 7 p.m., Clubhouse 7, and you come early at 6:30 for refreshments and conversation. Members are free and non-members are $3, and that's great. And you, of course, can always get in touch with you guys. Email cclagunawoodsvillage@gmail.com.
Right.
And then, of course, if they want more information, they can always go to the website.
And you can go to the website and see any of the meetings that we've had for years because they've been recorded on TV6.
Exactly.
They're on the YouTube stations.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for the information. I appreciate it, and congratulations.
Well, I hope to see you there, Lisa. Do you ever come to those meetings?
No. You know what? If it's not during the daytime, I usually don't do any of them.
Well, we'll give you the site. You can look at it.
But I can look
on your
absolutely.
lunch break.
I will look at it. All right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
All right, Richard. Thank you. If you want more information about the meeting or anything that the Concerned Citizens is doing, you can certainly send an email to cclagunawoodsvillage@gmail.com, or as I mentioned, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com and type in Concerned Citizens, and it'll bring you right to the information. We'll be right back.